Indiana calls timeout.
Take a look at the Pacers.
And they prove that they know how to beat this team. We saw that in the first meeting. Can they make it a clean sweep on the season series? We'll find out tonight.
It won't be easy, but you know they are going to give their best effort to make sure that takes place.
Fans, it's your Pistons mascot.
Tonight, two clubs, Steve, that love to work their half-court sets. What can fans expect when they watch this one?
These are two unique teams. We don't see too many slow-paced teams these days, Kevin. But what you can expect is the teams trying to dominate the paint on the offensive end and on the defensive end.
Now here's Hield. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Hield. Ntilikina can't hit. Halliburton on the wing. This one for three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Ntilikina. Now Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. It's rebounded by Indiana. Screen by Smith. Hield attacking. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Pass to Jackson. Over to the left wing. Now Gobert. Turner covering. Gobert the screen. And again it's the Pistons missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
For three, Richardson. Halliburton outside. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Jackson comes over with the double. They swipe it.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. A three ball. And the Pacers another three.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Fleshing out his offensive game over time. Ntilikina wants to keep improving in the paint.
Pass to Gobert. Cunningham with it. Here he goes. Rebound by Smith. Three-pointer, Hield. Rebounded by the Pistons. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Dwayne Casey, This is their second meeting with this team. The first one didn't go as well as they'd like, so this time around, they're going to try to close the lane off, push drivers and slashers as far away from the basket as possible. We'll see how that goes, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Hey, it's your Pistons mascot. Substitution.
Indiana leading. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Hey, gets the bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Down low. 5 to shoot. Jackson.
Isaiah Jackson.
A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
That's his first personal foul.
The Pistons shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now here's Griffin.
Pistons foul. Chester. Pat. That's his first personal foul. Team second.
Rose double team. Pass to Griffin. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
And Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pistons trailed by 3. 1:02 left to play here in the first. And the rejection by Jackson. The Pacers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting.
A fan favorite in this league. Rose's hard work and perseverance through injuries speaks volumes. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now here's Cunningham. He's still scoreless so far in this one. In the corner, Bay with it. And Brogdon comes over to help. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Hayes. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Pacers ball.
And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for Indiana. Leading by 5. Over in the corner, Rose. No good on the 3. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Bangs on the trifecta.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And that doesn't...
Come on, get back for your Pistons dance.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
Love what he's about, David. Thank you.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Sinks the triple.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Halliburton for three. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Stolen by Grant. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. Pass to Ntilikina. With the drive. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Now Stewart. Kicks it out to Grant. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Indiana leading.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Grant outside. Pass to Ntilikina. And he drives in. That's off. It's his fourth miss in 7 tries.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Back to Richardson. In the corner, it's Hield. It's 3-pointers off the mark. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40% break on his three.
And you go back, just like 10 years ago, you never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
Pacers leading by 5. Hield can't hit.
don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
In the corner, it's Diallo. They set the screen. Trying to find Halliburton and gets it to him. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Richardson, good.
Good to see Richardson sink that one from long range. And defensively, I mean, there's only so much you can do against these three-point shots.
Grant surveying the D. Driving to the basket. And shot.
One Game of Thrones better feel me. Ain't nobody crushing me. Hope I said it loud and clearly. I run the court, baddest kid off the playground. I call the shots, everybody better stay down. I am the boss, you can come and get your payout. I got to make it, cause that's the only way out.
We can for it all, there's no limit in this game. You go hard till you fall or you finish. I'm taking all my shots. If they need assistance, then I pass that rock. Ain't switching this, we can ball for it all, there's no limit in this game. You go hard till you fall or you finish. I'm taking all my shots. If they need assistance, then I pass that rock. And they switching it, switching it.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Los Angeles, where the Clippers will try to protect home court. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers. They controlled everything in both games last year, going 2-0.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Turner's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Pacers. Right wing. Fires from deep. The Pacers pull it in. 3-on-3. Halliburton for three. Turner with it. George picks him up. Here's Leonard. 16 feet away. Yes, that goes in. And the teams we've seen tonight, Smitty, they have very deep rotations.
They do. The teams that can go about 10 deep, it does keep your locker room happy. The added benefit is it keeps you fresh at the end of the season.
First quarter, just over a minute played. To the inside. Zubac. And he converts the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Jalen Smith.
Nice shot by Smith.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Leonard. Can't hit that one. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Indiana now. Inside. Stolen by Zubac.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
And Halliburton slams it in.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Halliburton for three. Halliburton on the wing. Clock at 4. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Leonard, no luck.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And as we were talking about Kawhi Leonard, his defense was the first thing that came up. Coach told me that while Kawhi may not be the individual defensive powerhouse he once was, they're still not going to challenge him more than they need to. Negating Kawhi's presence at that end of the floor is much easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. The shot's good from Halliburton.
LA timeout.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Your Clippers, Barrett Dempsey.
First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Kennard. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shot by Taylor, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Preston. Now Kennard. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And the rejection by Jackson. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
So it's the Clippers now. With the step back. Pass to Coffee. Now here's Harrell. Kennard on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the right side. Fires for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. Stolen away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Indiana foul.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Now here's Rose. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And so Indiana again turning it over.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
The Clippers in the lead. Kennard for 3. Connects from three-point range.
I like Kennard's change of pace with the dribble and his ability to stop on a dime.
Pass to Taylor. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now, here's Kennard. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And it's Harrell missing.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Clippers leading by 5. Here's Kennard. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Kennard's got 5 now.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Substitution, O'Shea Brissett.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rose attacking. Outside for Jackson. To the middle. Here's Brissett.
O'Shea Brissett.
That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
In the corner, it's Brogdon. A three-pointer, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days, but they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Lock at 6. Leonard draws the double. Offensive rebound. He takes it in. Zubac. And the layup falls. Zubac has got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Well, with Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
And the baseline jumper, no good. Leonard attacking. Looking for George. He gets it there. Shoots from the right block. Second shot opportunity. Here's Zubac. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Poked loose. Halliburton with the steal. For three, Richardson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Richardson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Fans the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. Your Clippers Spirit. Pacers substitution, Jalen Smith.
Clippers leading by 3. Nobody near Leonard. Nice form on the 20-footer. Leonard's got 6.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Smith, no luck. And here are the Clippers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, George. Into the lane. And it's George finishing it off.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac.
Indiana ball.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jalen Smith.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And Leonard gets it to go.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
Here's Turner. Out to Smith. Halliburton for 3. Pass to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
And George, here we go. A 3 from Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot heat.
Who wants a T-shirt? Make some noise.
So both teams making some changes here. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the half. Rose goes in. Banked in off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Indiana Pacers, trailing by 10.
Blocking foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:11 left to play in the first half. And it's Rose penetrating.
Foul.
And he gets it to go.
Luke Kennard.
When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Here's Gill. A shot off that time. Smith with the defensive effort. Drives to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Kennard's shot is off. Pacers trailed by 6. Here's Jackson. Richardson gets a wide open look. No good from outside. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Hits it from three-point range. Kennard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers. And it's Rose penetrating.
With great strength and ability to move his feet.
And that concludes the first half. Clippers ahead. They lead by 9. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Now here's Leonard. He's got 12. And George, here we go. And it's Leonard missing. Pacers trailed by 9. Taylor with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Turner. On the wing, Hield. Reverses. And that's 2 points on the layup. Hield's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Pacers.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
Love what he's about, David. Thank you. A nice shot by George.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Turner. Back to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 9. 3 on 3. Kicks it out to Leonard. The 3 ball. The shot missing. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. For the 3. They get it back. And Turner stays with it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Here's the 3. From deep three-point range. And then Smith with the dunk.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spurt.
your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Takes it out to Leonard. A three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's George. He has 7. Turner with the steal. Pass to Richardson. Halliburton for 3. The long-distance 3 is buried. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Turner comes with the double team. And stolen by Richardson. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Assisted.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Now, here's Richardson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
In the third quarter.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
Foul Clippers.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Timeout called by Indiana. Your Pacers substitution.
Outside Rose. Clock is at 3. To the paint. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Shot's good by Kennard.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now, Kennard, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. Pass to Preston. Driving the lane. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the tripper.
Out to Smith. To the wing right side. Outside Griffin. Takes it inside. Great D that time from Harrell. Clippers leading by 7. Here's Preston. In the corner, Kennard with it. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
I can hear you, fans. You better get up. Show them why you're the sixth man. Your Clippers Spirit.
And Indiana making a change here.
Isaiah Jackson.
And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 10-point game. Out to the right wing. To halt the run. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's Harrell, top of the key. Pass to Preston. Kennard for 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break.
It's the
fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pacers trailed by 10. Out to Taylor. Going inside. And the rejection by Harrell. Taylor's shot, good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Pass to Kennard. Harrell trying to free himself up. No good on the triple. Healed with it. George picks him up. Here's Taylor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Shooting for Indiana.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Pick by Harrell. Kennard for three. Good on the three-point shot. Kennard's got 12 points here in the second half. Pass to Taylor. Back to Halliburton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Here's George. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here's Kennard. Pass to Zubac. Now Kennard. Down low. And stolen by Richardson. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Shot by Taylor. No good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Teams deciding to change it up. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before the defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And George with the stuff.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Inside. And Paul George again. George has got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers. Three-pointer, Hield. Sinks the three-pointer.
And never shying away from a three. Hield has supreme confidence in his shot.
Back to George. It's stolen by Hield. And here they go. Richardson, no luck.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Man, that's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Mann's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Richardson, good.
He's comfortable attacking in the painted area. Josh Richardson is using his size to make it look easy.
And here's Leonard. It's taken away by Smith. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Here's Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. It's George on the wing. Leonard draws the double to the paint.
2 minutes from
Here's Zubac.
2 minutes.
He draws iron on the dunk. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Pacers.
Miles Turner.
Trailing by 10.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Pacers trail by 8 to the middle.
Jalen
And then Smith with the dunk.
Assisted by
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
your Clippers pick. Pacers substitution.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Turner with the steal. .121 left in the fourth quarter. Kennard for three. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Three-pointer Hield.
Buddy
Buries it from three-point range.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Pass to George. Back to Kennard. It's stolen by Hield.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Pacers foul. Tyrese Halliburton.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And here's Richardson outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Kennard on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. There's the triple. No good there.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to this game than threes and dunks.
And so Los Angeles takes